What's going on, guys? We're back here with Justin from Wilhelmina Brown to talk about our finalists' final challenge before we pick the new CW Austin star. Their final challenge was an in-studio green screen read, which we created into a commercial, and this was really neat to see how everybody did. What do you think, Justin?
Green screens are very hard, and I was actually really surprised overall. They did a really nice job. Angelica was the very first one that I saw. I think that this is her best challenge that she did the entire time.
Yeah.
You know, she needed to. She was not doing well in some of the others. For her to be able to do well in this challenge and for her to step it up at the very last one was, I think, huge for her.
Definitely.
So she did a really nice job with that. Craig, what can I say about Craig? I mean, everybody likes Craig. Everybody knows Craig around, and we really, really like him. And I think he does a great job. But, you know, there's, I think, more to him that he could have brought up. I said it since the very first week. And, you know, this being his lasting impression, I just don't think that the audience is going to respond to him. I don't think he's the guy. But he has a lot of good things. He just didn't bring it this week. Julia, I like Julia. She did a really good job. This was not her strongest one, though. She was very kind of bouncy. She had the nervous legs.
Right.
And when you're doing a half shot, you know, those nervous legs, it looks really weird, you know, up on the upper part of your body. It just looks like you're bouncing around. Yeah. So, you know, I think that she did a nice job. She had some really good things about her. She had great attitude. She had great energy. But the bouncing was a little bit, it was a little bit of an issue for me.
Yeah.
Sage, I mean, she's adorable. She's super cute. She just, you know, doesn't bring the energy, you know, and I think that's just in her personality, and we just have to accept that's who she is. She's great at many different things. I think she'd be right in the right spot, but I just don't think for a CW, for what you're needing for her, she's going to be able to deliver that all the time or even most of the time. But at the very end, I will say she had a really sort of cute little ending to it. With that great smile. It was authentic. It was real. And if that's the last thing people remember of her, she's got a shot in this.
That's important. A lasting impression is very important.
Mandy. You know, I like Mandy. She's got a great attitude. She's fun, but I think she was way too over the top. She probably knew it was her last performance, and she tried to give too much. It was almost scary. You know, and you got to be careful when you're doing a close-up, when you're on camera. Any sort of like big eyes, big eyebrows, moving around the face a lot can almost look a little bit crazy.
Yeah. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah. So sometimes even on camera, the energy has to be high, but the overexpression looks even bigger on camera. And she's got to be careful of that.
And I think that's one thing that's so challenging about the in-studio green screen reads. It's about finding that perfect balance between having energy but not being over the top, but having enough to have your audience engage in you. So.
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, Mandy, she'll learn. She'll learn from that, and I think she'll do a better job the next time. But she wasn't bad. None of them were bad. I would say, though, you know, wardrobe-wise, whoever wins, if it's anybody other than maybe Sage or Craig, I don't know, they better find some sort of stylist or somebody to help them out with that, because, I mean, from beginning to end, there was definitely some wardrobe issues. So I would definitely work on that.
All right, guys, that's it. That is the end of our challenges for our CW Star finalists, but we will be back here with Justin to get a summary of his overall views of the contest and give his final words for our finalists.